Wonder how much he's got that in his fucking life.
Sheesh. Hi.
Sheesh.
Oh. Morty, we gotta go. We gotta go, Morty.
Away. Apparently they changed Morty in the new thing.
I've only seen 2 episodes so far.
I haven't seen it, but apparently they've changed him. It's a good thing. So. Yay. A different Morty, thank fuck.
I don't know. It'd be interesting.
He's always a whiny little cunt.
Oh, he's been changing from that for a while now, from the last couple of seasons. He's still.
That's why I didn't watch the show for ages, because he just whines a lot.
That's like the first 2 seasons. It's like 6 now.
Like, why?
He's at the point now where he's like he's more.
He's more accepting of it.
Yeah, it's kind of, I guess,
not
whining,
over it,
but not the whining it was. It's more because that was whining like, oh, why do you have to do this? What is going on? Like the terrified, like whinging kind of whining. Now it's more like this is fucking stupid. I'm done with it. Fuck off. What the fuck is this thing about? You know, like it's that kind of whining now. Like it's gone from I don't want to.
Like it was in
scary.
season 4 and that 5.
Yeah, it's more. That's been the last couple of seasons anyway.
Hell, that's hot.
I guess you've got a fresh tea then.
Yes.
Press E to consume tea.
That's hot.
E. E. It's
No,
too
F.
hot. E.
F for tea.
F to pay your respects.
F to drink your tea. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My glasses are dirty. Oh.
That's my shit. All the girls we in London.
Why are you over this side? You have this fucking monitor.
Everything.
Why are you over there?
I don't know, why am I over there?
I don't know. I had like web page here and you over there. But it's usually pager and then Discord here. That's why I was looking like this when I was talking to you.
Makes
Instead
sense
of like this.
now. Makes sense now.
Well, you could be over there.
Could be over
So
there.
I can see you in my damn case right there.
I can see over there. I can see over there. I can actually see on both screens because I've got one screen here with you on here and the other one over there with you on there as well.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh what? Oh what?
On the thing here and then over there and then up there and if I look close enough in my eyes I can see a reflection.
I think you said and the end door. Over there on the end door. Like what?
Like what? Like what?
Like what?
Okay. Oh fuck.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen fucking Dave Chappelle do that in years.
Right.
He had that fucking whole skit, like it's just over and over, like what the fuck?
Oh, it's been way too long.
Right? It's hard to believe that show was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
I found out a lot of things was like 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
I was playing a Papa Roach song.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, this song's pretty good. 2004 or something like.
Yep, it's nearly 20 years. It's crazy.
It was that it was that catchy one of their popular ones, but like
not the usual one that everyone listens to all the time. It's the other one.
In 2 pieces.
Yeah, that's the generic one.
I hate that song now. It's just overplayed.
Cut my life in 2 pieces. This is my last resort. It's like fuck. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
This is my last resort.
This is my last resort.
I just drooled everywhere.
Suffering. Hunger's keening.
Keemstar?
Fucking hell. Anyway.
Plug Keemstar?
Fuck that. No, fuck that.
Well, I just did it.
Fuck him.
Uh,
Anyway, with that out of the way, we might as well get into it. Get it rolling. We've fucking what's up, beardies and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. Stir the pot is gonna become a fucking thing now. Looking back over the fucking clips, how many times? It's been happening for like the last couple of episodes now because I was watching back the clips I've been putting up on TikTok. So those that are listening right now, that have been bearing with us. We now have a Beardy Bros TikTok that will have highlights from the podcast episodes now. It could be, anything that I find that's stuff from the episode that was hilariously kind of perfect to make as a clip. So it could be, one scene from the podcast. It could be 5 scenes from a podcast. It could be 2. Like,
10,
I don't know. It's whatever I find when I'm going through editing the episode. I go, that was actually kind of funny. And I clip it out and I put it up there. But the funny thing is, when I've done it, I didn't realize how well I've made them that they loop. That you watch it, and when the thing ends, it loops perfectly back in on itself, and you can just keep watching it again. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a cut. Like, it feels like it transitions back into what we've already been talking about, and it loops again. Everything just transitions nicely. I'm like,
what you need is the perfect action that does look like it's been doing over. Like, it's not like a cut. Like, it's just the same.
Well, it does help too, where I've been trying that new transition thing too, where it's not just like the basic square format. So I'm gonna try it again. So I did it last episode. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I only did it for like the first 10 minutes of the episode. I wanted to see how it would go. I haven't had anyone message me about it, and I wanted to see if anyone noticed it. So, but I'm thinking I'm going to try it again. Maybe do the next again. Maybe the first 10 minutes. Who knows? See how it go. Maybe the whole episode. But I do like how the format looked, cutting between us. Personally, I kind of actually did like the difference to it for a change, but don't know if I'm going to commit to it still. I mean, it's not an effort thing or the quality thing. It's just, I don't know if the podcast needs that change or not. It might not. Like, I don't know what people like, and it comes down to what I feel like when I'm editing it. So what I edit might not be what people are liking, but I'm just trying to find moments that feel right, but I don't want to disrupt the flow of the podcast.
You don't want to change the fact that people don't want to watch it.
That's exactly it, because it might find it could be too jarring where it's flipping too much that it's not sticking to, because we do chop and change when we talk. So I don't want to have the thing going square, 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 panning between us constantly. Like, it don't want it looks out of place, which is flicking constantly between us two talking. So
you give someone a freaking fit doing that.
That's
maybe
exactly
like,
it.
damn.
So I mean, the audio they
Flashing
don't have to.
Anyone?
They don't suffer from it because the bad editing. If it is bad editing, I mean, I've done.
Like
a lot
I
of editing in
said,
my
this
life.
is just fine, really, because they get to look at whoever the fuck without.
So, but definitely definitely for the clips themselves, I'm definitely looking at putting that extra effort in because it's only like a 30 minute clip at most. It's no longer than a minute.
Yeah.
So, but it's great. It's looking good. But yeah, definitely find us up there on TikTok now. So that's the Beardy Bros podcast. I've also started.
I had no idea you could just grab a thing like just a plain tile, like.
Yeah. So it takes a little bit of editing. I know the the coordinates now for the program I use. So I just key them in. I just and I just type them up and then just layer them. So what I basically do now when I edit is I have a raw panel, which is just the both of us next to each other. Then I duplicate the panel, so then there's one on you, and then one on me, and then I go through and I cut it where I need to, and then just rearrange the pieces to actually match it up where it needs to match up, and then it looks great.
That's cool.
So yeah, so I'm giving those a go, but it's perfect for TikTok and shorts. So I don't know if anyone's noticed, if you noticed, but I did put one of the shorts up on the YouTube channel. But it wasn't uploaded as a short; it was uploaded as a clip. Just because of the length of it, because shorts on YouTube are like 25. Minute. Yeah, well, I think it was like 45 seconds or something like that.
But 30 seconds or something, aren't they?
It has to be 30. I think it's 25 or 30. It has to be like, and then it registers as a short. Anything longer, and it registers as a clip. So I did upload one onto there just to see how it would go. I haven't actually checked it to see how it's pushed, but I want to try and see if maybe do a YouTube channel for us as well. Do a shorts. So I'm thinking maybe do a shorts channel, and I can just upload shorts.
But you did it on the Beardy Bros one. Like
I did do one on the Beardy. Yeah. But I'm thinking whether to do like a clip like YouTube channel as well for us. So then it's just the clips as well, and upload those TikTok videos.
Like clips that shorts, like.
Yeah. So it's just for the clips on the YouTube channel as well. So then we have a second YouTube channel. So I was thinking of like starting to do that now. So there's going to be even more shit I'm going to have to fucking work on and upload to. But when it's clips,
it's all your fucking idea.
It's easy enough. Once I've already edited the video, I'm just clicking upload. So when I'm uploading to TikTok, it's no different to uploading to YouTube. And again, I don't need to have a certain amount of quality or registering things because on YouTube, to verify your account, videos have to be over 15 minutes. And I know, like, yeah, we've registered this. I've done all the verification for this account. That's why we can have, hour-long videos on YouTube. At least with
4 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like more than 15 minutes to be verified, all that nonsense crap, because I tried making another account, yeah. And, like, at least with that, it's short. So if I make a whole channel that's just completely shorts of Beardy Bro content, I'm laughing because it's no effort. I don't have to verify anything. Extremely, like, in-depth. It's just there for an extra laugh of content to help boost this channel, so, yeah.
Right.
So it's just trying to get out outreach. I'm just trying to outreach us for us a little bit more. Don't want to bore
that's why I did the panel on my Twitch now, because people just click that and enter. I need to get the one for the Instagram, so I put the Beardy Instagram on there. Which you've got to give me the copy and paste me the link.
Yeah. So
because what I did for my Instagram, I just took the general, like, because I had my feed open, not my actual page.
Yep.
So it took me to their Instagram and they clicked on it. Because I got Blair to test it all before I finalized it. And he's like, boom, oh, it's his own Instagram.
That's great. That's actually kind of a troll.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, check out the Instagram. Wait, why is it my own? Ah, joke's on you.
Right, I was gonna keep it, or like, I better not.
But yeah, no, I'll definitely send you the link for that, and we can sort that out. But no, everyone, thanks for, like, another week. Welcome by, as always. I should say it. Thank you for coming by and listening for another week.
38, man.
Nearly only less than 20 episodes left.
Hopefully, yeah, exactly. So hopefully, as you're always enjoying the episodes.
I know. Like 12 episodes or something.
I say it like nearly every episode, and I feel like people get bored of me actually saying it, I feel like. But no, I always love doing this. I can never get bored of it, eh? It's so good.
I couldn't either.
It's just so much fun.
I tell everyone on like SOS, and I was like, I got the podcast later.
Yeah, like other people forget. It's like, nah, bro, I'm doing the podcast. Sorry, I gotta go do that first. And I'll come back.
Yeah, like I cut streams off like podcast prep time. See yous.
Oh, might I say? I mean, I think I talked about this last week, but this week I am still drinking Mr. Finch, low sugar. Drinking some of these bad boys. So yeah, since I've been sick, I hadn't actually touched my drink, so I haven't had drinks for a couple of weeks. I think about 2 weeks I haven't had a drink.
Is Argus Finch a name? I think I've heard that somewhere. Argus Finch.
I don't know.
Argus Finch.
Argus Finch.
Oh, it's a Harry Potter name or something.
August.
Angus Finch.
You know the Finch, apparently.
I was going to say Anus Finch.
Hey! Jeez.
When you said Angus, like Anus Finch.
Anus.
I was like...
Oh.
Fuck's sake. The things that happen on here, I swear to God.
Well, I was going to say, though...
The things that I hear, that I was like, that's like anus?
Well, I was going to say, though, weirdly enough, I've been trying to follow the stats. I don't know whether it's the registry of the notification for the stats. Somewhere something's updated along the lines. And I'm not getting, like, the half the stats. What lines?
Like the dotted lines, or...?
Something like that. So the streams aren't crossing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting all the details for the podcast lately on, like, Anchor and stuff like that. I'm not getting a lot of the...
I think stop doing it.
Like, because the tracking and everything of the algorithms was, like, steadily going along, and all of a sudden it's just gone, brr! And it's just like it's gone from, like, saying, oh, you've had all this stuff, and now it's just, like, nothing. It's like, what happened to all the, like, I don't know whether things aren't sending information back now, but there's just, like, it's just gone from a massive, like, not a massive peak, because we steadily go along, but it's just sharply, like, no one's listening to you on Google, no one's listening to you on iTunes, no one's doing this, no one's doing that. It's like, what the fuck? But,
I just had an idea that we haven't done something that every YouTuber does.
What's that?
The subscribe stat.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about doing that sometimes.
I'm like, how many people actually... people's videos, I'm like, these people just like pushing that, don't
yeah, no, it's like, this is how many people that aren't, it's like, there's like, there's like 30 of you that are watching, like 300,000 of you watching that aren't subscribed, you need to subscribe now, kind of thing. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like, they're still watching, it doesn't matter, like...
Yeah, like, I mean, if you appreciate it, subscribe. Share. Let's give us...
And hit that like button.
Exactly, remember to hit the bell as well. Shameless self-plug on the old joke of it. But
I do it all the fucking time on everything else, so...
Yeah.
It's not really a shameless plug, it's just a plug, like, it's not shameless.
It's trying to get us out, like, if you are liking what we're doing, we're trying to keep growing, and we want to spread our tentacles and reach to everyone around. So we have made the joke before, we're trying to take world domination with the Beardy Bros podcast. We need to, like, need everyone's help to push us out there and get more reach. So... sharing the clips, sharing the podcast, sharing the Facebook, Instagram, everything. Just sharing it. Just share the fuck out of it. I don't care how you do it.
Oh, look at your face just then. You're like this. When you did the cough.
But no, it's just like, I mean, I do like putting the work in, but I feel like I enjoy, like I said, I always enjoy this, but I just feel like there's not, I don't know, it's like, it's not really the reward. It's about people should have it. People should have Beardy Bros. Yeah, well, I guess recognition, but people should have Beardy Bros in their life. Like, they need Beardy Bros in their
life.
life.
Yeah.
They need it. Like, everyone's missing out. Like, you need to share this around and give it. People need Beardy Bros in their life.
They need that hour and a half of joy every fucking week.
Exactly. Like, fuck. And then they can catch up on what's been happening.
We're not usually negative. Well, not like negative.
Yeah.
We're negative in a positive way.
But that's all it comes down to. It's like, I just feel like
hating 343. That's positive. Like,
yeah, it's a positive hate. Like, there's enough people there that should be doing stuff, not doing nothing.
I seen another video about that, and they're like, which was the fact that like 6 months and 2 maps or so, like how long?
Yeah.
Nearly a year it's been out.
Yeah.
Like 2 maps.
Yeah, that's what basically I was making the joke about. Was it last week or the week before? I can't even remember now. But that's basically what I was making the joke about. Like, that's how relevant it was we were talking about. It was like last week or the week before. Like, it's always constantly coming up.
And yet, Forge is only a beta. Like that should be out now. Like when that comes out.
There's so many problems, and that thing doesn't even drop to like what, October, November, the new update, which brings Forge.
Yeah,
it's still a little while off.
That's the only thing that can save Infinite now. Like if Forge doesn't work, and like that's dead. Like dead.
Yeah. Exactly, 100%. It's just fucked. It's I honestly haven't gone back and played it. I haven't touched it.
Like,
I haven't
you're a
touched
Halo
it, so,
fan.
A couple of months.
I mean,
I'd say a month,
fan,
maybe over a month, maybe 2 months. I haven't touched Halo.
Halo died when after Reach. Like it just steadily went down.
I was enjoying 4 and 5 even with its moments, but like I've said before.
Yeah, but still, it's no Bungie.
Infinite, it's just no.
But Bungie would never have done what they did for story-wise. Gameplay-wise, like...
honestly shows what Microsoft is, like, input is fucking up.
Bungie are one of the best storytellers. Like, you start with Halo, say you start with Reach, and just play all the games. One of the best fucking stories ever.
And what it shows you, if Microsoft didn't do what they were doing, Bungie would still be working with Microsoft, and we would still have good shit being made. But because of what Microsoft did, it pissed off Bungie, and Bungie were like, "Fuck you guys, we're out of here," and then went with Activision, and look what they've done. Like,
Activision fucked them as well. But...
yeah, they fucked them as well, but not as bad as bloody Microsoft.
The fact is, they only got out of Activision like in a few years. Like, with Microsoft, they were there for a fucking decade.
I think it was because they saw everything that was going on with Activision and the Blizzard thing, and that's why they're like, "No, we need to fucking step away from this." And
they already saw that at Microsoft. Like, this is a sinking ship.
Yeah,
get the fuck out.
They already knew the signs, so like it's happening again. Back off.
Like, no offense to Microsoft, but they cannot run. Like, it seems like they can't run a full. They're not making like games anymore. They're like Microsoft themselves, like their own developers.
Yeah.
They're buying all these publishers because they're making games, which pump them out. Like,
I know it's a weird market now. It's a weird spot. Games are definitely different to what they were 20 years ago. The gaming industry has completely changed. Like it's
not for the better.
It's so weird. Like it's
for Sony and not Nintendo.
It's gone from like I guess it's gone from a weird entertainment perspective and seems to be more of like a consumer. It's about consuming stuff now, not enjoying things. So like it's not like, hey, we're making stuff so people have fun, we're enjoying content, we're having a good time. It's more like, we're making this, you need to buy this, you need to keep buying this, you need to keep feeding us and keep buying it and keep buying it and keep buying it.
Like movies and that, like you don't have to buy if you don't want it. Like...
No, but it feels like Microsoft in that, and not just Microsoft though. There's a lot of companies and things that are just doing like suckle from the teat, keep giving us your money. Not like, hey, we want you to buy this because we've actually put time and effort into it and done something cool that you
like Halo.
Think you'll love. Like exactly.
They prioritize microtransactions over content.
Yep, there's so many games that are just like how they're doing Overwatch now, like how Overwatch 2, how that's going.
It makes sense why they got Activision. When you think about it, they're fucking great as well. Like
just how games are doing things.
Speaking of Activision, I have been playing Modern Warfare 2, and it is fucking awesome.
Like I said, I do like how they've done their new update on the Battle Royale concept. I do like how they
the fucking many circles and
really separates people up, and then it brings everyone back
That should
together.
just be a Warzone thing. If Fortnite copies that, that's
I think
bad.
Fortnite might have tried it at one point. I did say it would be funny if Fortnite copies it, but I know there was another game. I can't remember unless it was Warzone 1, but I'm sure there was a game that did it where it was one zone and then it split into two, and then it came back to 1. But now Warzone's doing 3. I had this weird feeling that I
It's
played
from
a game.
2 to 4. No, from 1 to 4 circles, which is cool.
Which that's great. Like, and then it comes back
cool
to
because
1.
they have the 4 different, but then they kill each other and they all form to 1 back in the middle.
It could have been Warzone that I played. It could have been.
So you got to like run with it as it closes in. Like,
there was a game I played, and it could have been a different battle royale that I've played.
Might have been.
Could have been
definitely not one that's a mainstream one because I've never heard of that.
I remember it playing, and then because I remember we got split up, and I remember something kind of like that happening.
Maybe it was Realm Royale or something.
Could have been, it could have been one of the other littler ones. But anyway, it's a good concept, but I wouldn't be surprised if Fortnite will try and copy it, like or Apex might try and copy it. So
Apex probably not.
So it's one of those things.
Because theirs works as it is right now, like it's perfect. Like people fucking love it. If they changed it, oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that community's savage.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it'd be a Fortnite thing to copy. Like no joke, like I feel like Fortnite would. Like that's the I know.
Dirty.
Oh, 100%. Like, well, I mean, they always take inspiration from everyone. Everyone goes, "Oh, I like what you're doing. Oh, I like what you're doing. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that."
Yeah, but dirty. Like taking that.
I mean, it's an original idea, kind of, I guess, if someone else hasn't done it, but it makes sense. It works.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but just let Infinity Ward have it.
Oh yeah.
Like they clearly just made it. It's like it's a cool mechanic. And the fact you can take a car, it's got a like punctured tire, to a service station and get it repaired, like actually, get it refueled, and like that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean Fortnite kind of does that in sense, but it's like the cheapy way. It's like, oh, you can gas up, but it's like, oh, you need to repair tires. You like, break the tire rack, get a tire, and you chuck it, and then you repair it. Like it's kind of the same, but it's their cartoony way of doing things.
Yeah, but I don't know what because. I wonder if Warzone will be in the beta at some point.
You might park it up, get the repair kit, fucking repair it up, and then is it how it works?
I don't know. We haven't seen it. I don't know.
Haven't seen it.
The behind closed doors have, but no one else.
Yep. I reckon it might be that you might have to get a repair kit or buy it from one of those stations to get a repair kit. You're like, oh no, my car, fix it.
Which would be pretty cool. Like
pump it up,
Because from what I've seen, that does look good. Like,
oh yeah, really mixing.
I can't believe how well COD. I've been just playing the multiplayer, and they put that much detail into it.
I mean, I've seen kind of a few people having bugs though, which is hilarious, where people just see through the map. There's like no map. Yeah, I've seen a few people play it, and it's just like no map renders in. It's just objects. And it's so bad, like doors. You see doors, but then there's no walls. That's crazy. There's no mountain. There's no land. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's definitely a.
But it is. But again, it is in beta.
That's what betas are for.
Exactly, it is in beta.
That's what every game should have, a beta before it fucking releases.
100%.
But they put so much detail into it that, like, I was playing a hotel map.
Yep.
They went down to the detailers and put a little dinger bell on the desk, fucking like underneath, like under the service part.
Yep.
They put like handbags on the underneath tables and
bits of detail.
Like, I'd say good. And about glitches and that, I've had a few.
Yeah.
I've had like there was these trees out of a courtyard area, and they were like flickering like like off and on lights. I'm like,
was like brightness.
Why are trees doing that?
Were they like going from their shaded textures, like from shade to no shade?
That was like really bright to normal. It was like.
Yeah, shaded textures bugging out.
It wasn't all the time. It's just at certain angles, and then like if you get a beam of like light from somewhere on your gun, it'll start like your whole arm and the gun will start flashing.
Yeah, it sounds like shadow fucking particles.
I'm guessing they still got to iron out those. Which who knows? Like this build could be from many months ago. Like,
oh yeah, exactly.
This might be the final build that's coming out next 100%. Month. Like, but like they just got to fix a few little graphical things.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's what that's for. Like they're testing the servers, they're seeing what happens. Like they're getting the people in to try and crash.
Because the Warzone is the biggest part compared to like multiplayer and stuff like that. They're such a small portion. Warzone's the biggest chunk of it. Test that and then see what works. And then if those break,
that's what multiplayer is.
It's like it's a big.
That's parts of the Warzone map that you're playing in the maps.
Exactly. So
because you fly into the map and see the whole map.
Yep.
I'm like, whoo. Which if that is the Warzone map. Fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
That heavily
different regions as well. Very very different.
It's bigger than the Warzone original map. Like
That's why I think they added the extra storms as well, because of how bigger the map is, to really give you like a real split up of the area.
I wanted to change it up because if they just copied from Warzone to Warzone 2 like everything,
keep everything the same.
They just keep Warzone like, but it's literally 2.0, so
yeah,
it does feel smoother. Like it is a proper like
shooter.
I don't know. It's hard to explain. The people who I was playing for last night, who was just joined in, that they said it looks smoother. So
yeah, definitely does. Like the frame,
like the movement and all that, which of course I had to try as soon as I entered. Mount in a wall.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, yeah. People hate it. I'm like, it's so good.
Yeah, you're covering. Like, it's battle. Like, you're combat. You need... Why would you be like, I'm going to shoot you set out in the open where you're like the fucking... You would peek. You would peek to shoot. You wouldn't stand out in the open. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, yes, it's head glitching if you really want to call it that. If you hide behind something like... But, like, just get good with your fucking aim. If you don't kill them,
that's what
you're bad.
If I was in a gunfight, I would want to, like, peek. I wouldn't be like, oh, there's a guy I'm going to shoot. I'm going to take my whole body and go bang, bang, bang. Like, I'm a wide target. If I'm peeking around a corner... Like, I'm less likely to be hit. Like,
it's like when I was playing 13. You can't peek. I was just like in the middle of a hallway. Boom, boom, boom. It's like getting hit from everyone.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, everyone should play 13 if you haven't. It's fucking good.
Well, now that the latest update as well, because they've brought out the next gen versions and the patch for the the original remake that they had out that had plenty of issues. That's now been patched. So that's like, yeah, need to play it again.
Although the game is very bad in a tutorial kind of sense. It's fucking horrible. I had to repeat a mission like maybe 4 times because I just didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Yeah.
Like, I had to take a hostage and then just kill people. Like, okay, I took the hostage. I can't reload my gun. I got like 20 bullets in my extra. I'm like, my gun's empty. I'm like, so you got to drop the person and then reload. I'm like,
yeah.
Could have told me that.
Yeah. It's wild.
But it's fucking cool though. Like, very cheesy, but
oh yeah. It's a bit dated, but not.
Can't believe I missed it.
It's a good classic.
Classic.
But
that no one's played.
It's one of those things.
You hear no one talking about it though. That's the sad.
Not many people do. It was a good game though when it came out. I played it when it first came out back in the day, on the old Xbox.
Right?
So
was it that old?
Yeah.
2004? Was it something?
Was it 360? I can't remember now.
You Google it.
I think it was the original.
Well,
Xbox, but yeah, it was old.
Continue what you were saying.
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of 2s, we got was it October 2nd for Overwatch 2 coming out? Which
if you own the first one, you get it for free.
Oh no, it's Overwatch 2 is free either way. It's as a character you get for free.
Oh, they changed that then.
Yeah. So Overwatch 2 is free to play, but but again, it's fully overriding Overwatch 1, so you can never play Overwatch 1 ever again.
That's probably for the best.
So I guess you lose everything that you might have bought. I don't know, or unlocked. I don't know.
2003.
2003. But
by Ubisoft.
Huh? Yeah.
Ubisoft done it?
Yeah. That's crazy, yeah. But
they had like 4 developers. 4 publishers.
Yeah, especially with the latest remake. The remake went through hands as well.
And no, this is the 2003 one.
Oh, just the original version alone. Shit.
And it got a 2 out of 10 on Steam. Fuck. The game was very, very bad then. Like, 2 out of 10.
But yeah, the remake just got republished. It was a different publisher, developer. That's why it had to be fixed. Like
It's from a graphic novel.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But I know there's this weird thing. So what they're doing now with the new characters, which is a bit dirty. So we know how the concept of battle passes work, right?
Yeah.
So you get your battle pass and you unlock characters for that season in the battle pass.
Yeah.
So what they're doing now for Overwatch 2, to unlock your characters, you need to buy the battle pass to get basically any characters.
So COD.
And the worst thing is, if you don't buy that battle pass, you don't get to play that character. But they're saying, but the worst thing that they're coming out saying is, well, going, oh, we know not everyone wants to play the characters, so we put them in the battle pass, and it's up to you if you want to get them. But it's like, how are you going to know if you're going to like to play that character if you don't get to play the character?
Like Siege.
Like, at least with like League of Legends, stuff like that, you get to try out a legend, and then if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it, and it goes out of rotation. So if you like it and you want to be stingy, you play it while it's in rotation. It goes out, you play a different character.
Siege though,
but like
they're just on the roster, but you just buy them when you.
Exactly, like to do extra, But yeah, basically, so what they're saying is most of the characters, it's like, oh, it's just, I'm like, how does that make sense? Like, how would I know?
Because it's free to play. That's fucking why.
Yeah. But it's like, how am I supposed to know if I'm gonna like a character if I don't buy him? Like, how am I gonna like? I could buy a character from the battle pass, but like this character's shit. You can't refund it, and then you don't play with them. But then it's like, but I want to know if this one's like you'd have to. So it's forcing you to basically buy the battle passes. It's forcing you to buy the battle passes.
I'm guessing the first game didn't sell as well as they intended. Or not make enough money that they had to make it free to play for the second one to bring in money. Like,
it made plenty. The tournaments from Overwatch, the community is
the tournaments, but not like the actual game itself. Like with the general consumer.
It sold heaps. Overwatch 1 did.
Yeah, but obviously they need more money if they're putting it fucking free to play.
They always want more money. It's fucking.
Like I get free to play, but make it like Siege.
Yeah, but it's Activision Blizzard.
Oh, it's just Blizzard. You mean Blizzard are just fucking money hungry fuckers. We can't make a good game now. Like I saw Overwatch 2 when that beta dropped, and it just looked like the first game, like 100%. There was no upgrade or nothing. The same visual style, like the exact same.
So yeah, here we go. It had in its first year $1 billion in revenue.
Not bad.
In its first year.
I think COD gets that in like a fucking week.
And then 50 million players after 3 years. So it kept a strong retention. It's kept a very strong retention. But
it definitely died off the last couple.
I think the biggest thing is now is that freemium concept where it's like, oh, we can release it free to play and then charge you for the microtransactions, which are like an arm and a leg, which are ridiculous. And these battle pass concepts, defense,
so it's free to play. Like,
oh, it's free to play. It's fine. Like Halo did that.
Because if they charge if they charge full price for that and then put that in there, man.
That's why I hate what Infinite did with their excuse. Oh, we're gonna take multiplayer out of the campaign. So you're just buying the campaign, the multiplayer is free to play, but then we can charge you for extra content on free to play. Like that was that like I don't like what Overwatch doing a dirty with what Blizzard are doing with Overwatch, but what friggin' 343 did with Infinite was the most scungiest move ever. Fucking that still pisses me off. $70, $80 for a game just for a campaign, which used to come with the multiplayer. They've taken that down. I've said it many times, and they just fucking every microtransaction under the sun on top of it for battle passes, skins, everything. Like, where's the old day?
Bungie are just live action kings.
Like the old day, you used to have the game. It was free to play. You wanted to get the extra maps. You'd buy the disc for like $20 that had like 10 maps on it. You'd buy that disc and you'd install it.
Bungie.
Yeah, and you know.
So we're still doing that for Destiny, but not on a disc. It's just online. You just pay for the content now.
And it's just
because who wants a disc now with all the stuff on it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's interesting to see like how games used to do things for DLC.
Back then, the internet wasn't as big as it was. It was because you actually had to have the disc. Because you had to install the content.
But it was good to play. It just wasn't great for like it's good for communication data between playing online, but downloading was just horrible. Downloading on consoles back in the day was just horrible.
Like I forgot the PS2 had a fucking Ethernet port.
But it was always funny. But it was always the most hilarious thing is because video stores used to get in the DLC discs back in the day. So you'd have the game, you'd go down to your Blockbuster, you'd rent out the DLC disc for like $3, install the disc, take it back, and you would have the you'd have the deal because they used to just buy everything under the sun without knowing what these discs were for these games.
Cheeky.
And yeah, and I remember doing that with like Halo 2 back in the day.
So everyone just got the disc over and over again. Like
so people would just go down, rented it, installed the DLC, returned the game, and then that was it. So
I had no idea that happened because I remember too. Like the DLC was online. Like you just I mean, it was on disc or it was you could still download it, but.
But they're in very small packs.
Crazy.
Like I remember you could buy them, but there was like
14 meg or
like
something.
2 maps, I think it was per pack, and you'd pay like a bit. But then you could buy the whole pack at a cheaper price, and it was like 10 maps. And yeah, they did it a bit better.
Yeah, back when.
But yeah, that's how I got it the first time.
It's the same as COD. Like now they release those as a pack.
I know. Like, that's how, it's so weird, like, that's what Xbox did back in the day. You'd buy the DLC disc, you'd install it, you wouldn't need the disc again, because you just use it to install the data to your console, but you'd pay for it, and then you just put the game on your shelf, or you'd sell it, or something like that. So, you just go down to Blockbuster, rent the DLC discs, install the content,
just pass it around whoever needs it, just, here you go.
Yeah, it was great. It always boggled my mind that they had them at rental stores. I was like, what the fuck, these are DLC discs, like, you can't play anything.
I never even knew that.
Yeah. Fucking wild. It was great.
I never saw it. I never saw a DLC disc though. That's the thing. Like,
yeah,
I just saw it online. That was it.
Because Halo 2, I've got the on my shelf. I can show you later. I've got the Halo 2. It's like
That's
all
crazy.
the maps and stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I still said Bungie, and they're still doing it. Like 20 years later.
Same concept. I mean,
Except
it
now
did have...
their DLC wouldn't fit in it's so fucking big that...
The problem was with what Destiny did things is because it had the Blizzard touch on it. Blizzard was like, you know, like how they did the DLC was like how they do basically they did for World of Warcraft. Where the whole subscription thing, and then you had to buy the passes, and then this one had this tier thing, and this had this tier thing. That's a very Blizzard thing, and that's what fucked up Destiny 1 is because they're like, oh, we can do this, but we want you to do this.
But it did work, but the game was just boring. Like
it broke it because if you bought the wrong pass, you're losing out on money. So it's like, you could buy Battle Pass, you know, it was DLC 1, you get, okay, yeah, pay for that, you would install it. But then the second pack came out, it's like, oh, but you can buy both packs, but it's the same price as the first one. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, just buy that one, and then you rebuy the first content and get the second one. And they're like, oh, by the way, here's the other DLC, and it'd be like the third one, but then it came with the second one, but not the first one. So if you already bought the first two, then you pay for this one, and it's just like, that's what happened with the first Destiny game.
They've definitely cleaned that up now. Then Jesus Christ,
that's what the first game was. It was so bad because they were like, oh, here's the first pass, and now we're gonna like later on, oh, here's the second pass, which had DLCs 4 and 5, and it's just like, yep, install those. But then you needed DLC 2 to make 4 and 5, and it was like, fuck.
Because I remember playing Destiny back when it first launched. Like, oh, this is so cool, and then it's like, I didn't touch it since.
It was fucked. That's what the whole mess was at the start for Destiny. For the first Destiny game.
Yeah, that's an Activision thing.
Blizzard
that is.
Thing. And then the second game kind of had that, but they knew what they were
Blizzard
doing.
wasn't with them then, I don't think, was they?
Yeah. Activision and Blizzard have been together for like years. They've been together for like the last 15-something years, something like that. Yeah, they've been partnered. Activision, Blizzard, like, because Blizzard bought Activision, I think it was, or other way around. But yeah,
Blizzard, 2008.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
Activision merged with Blizzard in 2008.
So that's exactly it. It's like, fuck. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's one of those things, but you can definitely see when they have their touch, like especially when Blizzard has their touch on things, just how things are very different. Because you know when Activision kind of have their input, and you know when Blizzard has their input, because
they're both made for each other. Like they're both fucking want all the money. They just want to drain you. Like just
that's like World of Warcraft. They got, you know how they did the re-release of Classic World of Warcraft.
All 3 as well.
Yeah, well, because they got like, you got old school World of Warcraft, which was back in the day, and you know how they released the DLC over time.
Yeah.
And then they did and then that came back, and then they did the new World of Warcraft, which was like a nice upscale, like nicer graphics, like new and improved stuff. But then they did Classic with upscaled graphics, so it's really confusing because then they're re-releasing the DLC again, because they're slowly working on them to upscale things and do things again. And then re-releasing the DLCs again, but if you already had them on the original version, they don't work with Classic or the new version. It's like, fuck. So you gotta re-buy everything, and it's just like...
You see why I don't play WoW?
Yeah. Blizzard just money, keep giving us money.
Because people are always confused. Because they're like, oh, I play WoW, and I'm just like, I've never played it.
Yeah, exactly. Because then it's like, you got World of War, like you got Warcraft, and then there's, because people say WoW, but some people just think when they say WoW, they're thinking of Warcraft, which is 1, 2, or 3. You know, 3 was the biggest, but that was, you know, and then it's just, and then you got World of Warcraft, and then you got the new World of Warcraft. Or
That's why I think if they continue under that same umbrella under Microsoft, they're going under. Like,
oh, it's fucked.
Because then if Microsoft start doing it,
yeah.
Because you know how much fucking money Activision Blizzard make. Like,
oh, they're making
just because of that.
Like the Diablo stuff as well. We've seen how much money they made from that.
And just imagine, like, you're getting the 343 start doing that. You get the Coalition. You get Obsidian, fucking Bethesda, all doing that same thing that they're doing.
Yeah. It's just crazy. It's just fucking crazy.
Just do what Bungie does now. Just make a DLC. Like, just make an expansion. You buy it, you keep it.
Yeah. Like,
you don't have to buy a whole new fucking version because you upgraded something. Like,
and that's like how they've done with Destiny 2, which is unfortunately it's given that treatment thanks to Blizzard, and they're stuck with it now. where like the old DLCs no longer exist.
They have fixed it now though.
The old stories, old canon.
You just can't play the old ones.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
mean. You can't play the Activision Touch ones.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's why they had to go with that. But it's like the new DLC comes out, but then they had to push the old ones so far back, and then it's kind of weird because then you pick it up and it feels like you are picking it up late, I guess. And
it makes but it's also the best way to play it right now. Like it is way fucking
a lot
better.
Yeah. Because it's ever since it went free to play, definitely helped improve it.
Well, they had to because a bucket. Have you seen how many players play that game?
Brought people in. Well, that's
like 100 million.
You can still do a lot without having to have
like,
the DLC. Like, there's a lot you can still do, like the raids and all the stuff that aren't part of DLC. Like, there's a lot of content there you can still do. It's just a lot of the story stuff isn't there.
Like, there's over 700,000 daily players. Like, average of 1.36 million. Like,
yeah.
That's just crazy.
But that's the thing, it was always meant to be the console's World of Warcraft. Like, that's what Destiny was. It was meant to be the console version of World of Warcraft. Because you still do the same thing. It's an RPG. You still run around. You still mine and hoard things and collect stuff and get your armor. It's no different to what you do in World of Warcraft. It's the exact same kind of gameplay.
Except it's...
shooter.
Futuristic first-person shooter. Like,
yeah.
With a good fucking story.
So it's the same...
Like, the story to Destiny is so good, you just gotta play it. Like, I started it back when it first launched. I'm like, hey, this is cool. Like, you drop down, all the fighting everyone on that fucking base, and it's like, I didn't touch it again. And now I'm like, what is that? And that? And that? The big fucking angry queen. What is that?
Yeah.
It's like, what did I miss?
Oh, yeah.
Like, all these fucking planets everywhere you've gone to in that time was like 10 of 20 planets. Like,
I know, it's fucked. It's completely fucked.
I do want to do it.
But
I might wait for Destiny 3, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that'll be happening eventually. Like, they'll have to upgrade to a new engine and...
They'll roll over the content to refresh, because then you can clean everything. You go, okay, that's cut. You start fresh, and you can rebuild fresh.
As soon as I can ditch Destiny 2, which really does still have the Activision, like, shit to it. Like, start fresh with 3.
And that's exactly
the money from Sony as well. Like,
exactly. Because that's what I mean. Like, you could clearly see the concept there works, but it needed to be the right way of doing it. And because they were doing it Activision's way, they were stuck in that system because that's how they were told to kind of still do it, because they still had input.
Just think what they've done recently, but on a bigger scale for next one.
Yeah. Because if you do it like exactly how kind of the concept of what World of Warcraft has, where you have the base, and that's all you do is you just have the base concept of all the content, you just do the base stuff, and then you go, here's expansion 1, which just gives you an extra area, like an extra 3 planets or something. And then here's it, and then here's the next one, which is an extra 3 planets. You go and you do missions on those, and then you can keep writing it. And that's all you have to do. Like, that's all you do.
Yeah.
But how they did things, it made things overlap other things and overwrite these things and change these, and that's what created this problem. Is because to do more things,
I don't think it was all Activision though.
It was just,
like, it would have had to be budgeted to a point.
Yeah. But being told that they had to do this kind of content, this thing, and then this is how we want to trickle it out, and then being like, oh, you can do your own thing now after we've milked, having you trickle
the story would have been Bungie's, but Activision would have went, yeah, but you put that there, that there, that there.
Exactly. So they would have still had a degree of something. But
I just don't get why the COD developers don't just get the fuck out of there and do their own thing. Like, they complain about the work conditions. They could all just leave and, like,
go to
Activision be
studios
fucked.
And exactly, like, they could easily make up new. There should be.
They could all form their own studio. Like, everyone just go, we got all this fucking money. Just boom.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird things, isn't it?
Or even get like support from someone, like whoever, like to say like a not Nintendo. Let's say Sony or Microsoft. Like, don't be under them, but like get money from them to make these games. I'll get money from both of them, and like this massive fucking game every like few years. That's what I'm hoping. Like, I almost punched my fucking screen when I was watching a it was a COD, like the Modern Warfare 2. No offense to Dreamcast guy, but he literally said whoever made this game, like Treyarch or Sledgehammer.
Oh, go on.
I was like, no, this is good. This is Infinity Ward.
Yeah, I mean, they all do good in their own retrospects, but they all have their own.
No, not now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
I
in their
think
own
Vanguard was
retrospects.
all shit.
Yeah.
Cold War was all shit. Infinity Ward's still just the king. Like they've been doing it since the first Call of Duty. Like they've done all of them, like from the first up to Modern Warfare's and Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, like all the warfare games really. They just. I've said it before. Just merge them all into Infinity Ward.
Yeah, exactly.
Make one game every 3 to 4 years.
Especially when they want to have the longevity of like the war zones and stuff like that to last. You know, just have the one. Don't be like, we're gonna have Warzone combined with Cold War and Vanguard and Modern Warfare. No, just the one.
That broke the game.
Just the one.
Because Warzone by itself with just Modern Warfare, it was great. It fucking was so good.
All the weird engines together, and it made no sense. It's like I can understand having the characters from those games appear in
the guns from different eras, like.
But it's because they worked one way in one game, and then like, oh, here's the gun, but it's like it works like this. It's like you got to really hold on the trigger, but then you go to like, let's transfer the gun over this game, and it's like hairline trigger. It's like, what? That makes no sense. Like, it made like you'd have to hold the gun and do the gun differently, but like they work differently in each game. But it's like they look the same, and it broke. And
yeah, that's why I stopped playing. Like I played Warzone until Cold War came out, and then I'm like, nope.
I said, I can understand having the characters burning to have characters in there look like characters from the other games. That's fine, but like just have
you
set
take the characters, but don't take over the weapons, the like anything like that. Nothing that.
Well, it just feels like I said, they got 3 different engines. It feels like, and they tried or 2 different engines. And they tried merging them together.
No, it was 3.
Like,
considering the other 2 were backsteps.
Yeah.
Like this Modern Warfare engine and that are way like they're more advanced. Like you can't just put things with it and make it mesh.
Even the Warzone try to update with it. It's like, here's Modern Warfare's Warzone, but it's still Warzone, and it's like, oh, here's Blackout. Oh, it's Warzone, but here's the new update. It's like, and then there's Vanguard. Oh, here's the new war. Like, it's still Warzone, but they're like, here's like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 kind of thing. The map changed to accommodate the game it was based off of, but yet it was still Modern Warfare's Warzone. Like, that was the worst part. Like, it was still Modern Warfare's Warzone, but then it tried to look like all these other games. Like, they had Modern Warfare try to make it look like it was Black Ops fucking Cold War, and then try to make it look like Vanguard, but it was still Modern Warfare. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hope Infinity Ward sticks with Warzone, just Infinity Ward, no one else.
It's like,
like, get other people working on it, but don't merge the next COD. Do not fucking put guns in there from it. Like, I know it might get stale, but stale isn't a bad thing in that case. As long as it's not fucking broken.
That's exactly it.
Like, I prefer a game that runs perfectly fine. Like, it doesn't have to have all the fucking new bells and whistles.
No.
It's just got to run well.
It just needs to have the base concept that sticks to the original it's built from, not all this fandangled shit.
Yeah.
Not, you know.
Like, whatever engine they're using for COD now, it's amazing.
I think I'm hoping they have, well, I'm guessing they have learned by the sounds of it, so.
I'm hoping, like, that.
It looks like it. The fact that they're trying to really stick to just it being what it is, like, they've gone new to keep clean.
The other CODs didn't have the double sprint, which Warzone had. Like, how are you going to incorporate those guns with that style of movement? Since it wasn't made to do it.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And then characters and so on. But I'm going to drop that before I get into it even more. But nah, play Modern Warfare 2. Fun.
Speaking of what wanted to talk about, speaking of free to play, bloody Sims 4 is free to play.
What now, or going free to play?
I think it's now dropped.
Because I did say it was going, but I didn't know when.
Yeah. So, but yeah, still, like, that's interesting. After all those years of Sims 4, like.
Been a decade, hasn't it? I say.
Something like it's been out for a long time, and now it's like base game's free to play. It's like, fuck no.
To be fair,
it's been cheap.
All the DLC should be with it.
Or, I mean, there's a lot of DLCs. Even if they give like the first 2-3 years, like, or the first 5 years, free with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, it was 2014. Okay, so it wasn't 10 years.
But like, they should give you some content of like the first few generations of DLC. You know, like you know how there's like always content comes out year 1, year 2, year. You know, like most games do.
Should be all the DLC. Like at least make it cheaper if it's there. Like, don't charge full price.
So I know there are DLC that came. There's DLC still coming out, I think, this year, and there's DLC that came out like last year, the year before. That I can understand not having with it, but like if you at least have like the first, like say if there's like 2014. So it's been out for what 10 years nearly.
8.
So if so it's at the moment 8
years.
years. So if there's 8 years of content, at least give us the first 5 years of content free.
Not
you know
that. I reckon as soon as it hits free to play, anything from that date and backwards is free. Whatever's coming new, you should have to pay for.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard when there's something that's kind of like could have come out like 6 months ago. It's like, oh, here's some DLC 6 months ago. Oh, the game's free to play. Oh shit, that's now on the.
Like like to a certain cutoff point. Like
that's what I mean. Yeah,
like all the old stuff should be free. Like
that's
all
what I'm
of
saying.
it.
Like the last 5 years. Or
At least then they get a
like
taste of what like the content is, and they'll might buy the new stuff.
I mean, they might. I haven't looked into it further. The DLCs, what they're doing with them. So
the DLCs are so good. Like you got pets and all that. You got like different areas, different whole careers, everything.
Yeah.
I remember going to Kmart and they had this fucking sim shelf like in the game section. It's like all these DLCs just lined up.
And that's what I mean. Then nowadays there's too many of them.
DLC.
There's so many now though. There's like for Sims 4 they made so much DLC and like kit packs, like item packs and stuff like that. That's a lot. Like
that's EA though.
It's like 50 different DLCs. Technically, if you think of them as DLCs, there's like 50 different DLCs.
They're as bad as Activision nearly.
Yeah, EA's pretty bad.
Now, like they never used to be though. That's the thing. Ever since, like we said, like Crash had microtransactions.
Yeah, even though
Crash Team Racing microtransactions.
Even though you get the points in game, there was no actual currency spent. Like still, it was microtransactions.
No, there was one where you could actually buy shit, like with real money. I don't know what that was. Was it the tag team or the Nitro? I don't know.
It might have been at the end peak of it because I didn't see any of that for a while in Nitro.
Yeah, they had like microtransactions and shit.
I know you had the Battle Pass stuff.
A Crash game, which is for kids.
Yeah. I know you had the Battle Pass, but you could spend it from the currency you earned in game. You could buy it was a free Battle Pass. You just had to redeem the.
Yeah, but if kids are playing your game, you shouldn't have it. That's the same as FIFA and basketball. Kids play those, like you see.
They're even worse. Like you pay for those. Like you actually pay for currencies to buy one character that's like worse than a Fortnite skin. I feel sometimes like, oh, here's Ronaldo. I want to buy Ronaldo, but it costs you $50.
They're a game altering too, though. Like they legit have good stats.
Yeah. Like the premium version of their default versions. It's like
you
can play as Ronaldo, but it's basic Ronaldo. But then you buy the premium Ronaldo, which has higher stats, better stamina and speed. It's like what the fuck? It's literally pay to win. Like.
Remember the FIFA games like 2006, 7? You just put the disc in and play. There was no DLC.
Not buy individual characters.
You just had to buy every year to get the updated list. That was it. Like I miss the old days of gaming.
Yep, that's what I said.
I feel like a fucking boomer saying that, don't I? I miss these old days where you just had a damn.
It was just better. They were straight to the point. There was no fucking around, no lollygagging. It was straight to the point. You got what you did, and that was it. Play games, have fun. That was it.
Like. It's the same as the new wrestling games. The same thing. You actually bought the game. Everything was in it. You just had to unlock it in game.
Yeah. And
now it's like, oh, get the pack, get this pack, get that pack. Like
it's already in the game, but you're literally paying for it. Like you'll buy it. It's like, oh, there was only like 1 kilobyte. Like because it was already in the game. It's just you're unlocking the key for it. Like I don't understand if I'm buying and actually have to download like 200 meg or something like that. Like I'm actually have to download it. But like. When it's already on the game, it's just like, oh, it's 1 kilobyte. It's like, clearly I've just paid to unlock a key.
That's another thing, like, I didn't want to say anything about it, but Saints Row is actually shit. Like, I've like 2 trophies off Platinum, and I'm just like, it's still shit.
Oh, man. You're enjoying it.
It's not Saints Row, man. It's really not.
You were enjoying it, too.
Yeah, it was, until I'm like, it's tedious, boring, fucking...
It's Saints Row. That's what Saints Row's like.
It's not even edgy anymore, so that's got an edge to it. It's like written by a teen or something. Like talking about making waffles and like.
I said it definitely feels like it's made by a new studio kind of thing. Like I guess it was.
It's not though. That's the thing. It's made by the original fucking like.
Well, it says Volition, but remember Volition shut down. A lot of those members would have gone to other studios, and then they're like, "Oh, Volition's back again." How many people came back?
Yeah, but is it hard to make an edgy fucking game like with?
Yeah, but if it's not the same people and not the same writers, then yeah.
Have they played the old games to get like a feel or anything? No, probably not.
No. But that's the thing with it being a reboot. I've enjoyed it. But...
Yeah, reboot's meant to be improving, not fucking backtracking. Like.
Well, it starts from scratch really with reboots.
Yeah, that original Saints Row is way fucking better.
Yeah. No, too much silence.
But then again, I spent $150 on Saints Row, so I had to fucking play it.
Because you bought the steelbook.
But so much, I'm like, I'm, but I put like near 60 hours in or so. Like, fuck.
Yeah. It's like that. I gotta play more of it again.
I just can't finish the platinum because one trophy's bugged and they haven't fixed it in like
Day
a
one
month or so.
edition. I haven't redeemed that yet, have I?
There's literally a thing where you went to kill 6 collective members. I've done it, but I stopped at 5 out of 6, and my trophy won't pop.
Oh, mean.
That's the second and last one I got. The other ones go online and prank someone, and that's it. I want to uninstall the fucking thing.
Go online and prank someone. What the fuck?
Yeah, like there's actually a system where if you hold down the down on the pad, you can literally you just pull pranks.
What the hell?
Apparently, it's like you have to shoot so many things and stuff like that. Like you just prank someone. I don't know what it is exactly, but just go on and prank someone. They can uninstall the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I have, because when they've been updating, they've been putting it on Twitter, and they've been putting out, if you want like any game breaking things, put them on the link. And so I put in there like the collective blah 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 won't pop, and they're like, oh yeah, we're looking into it, blah blah blah. They're like, please, how do you like the response? I'm like, oh, for fuck off.
The automatic like response to it.
This was like a few days later it said that. I'm like,
that's like me, like I
update the fucking thing, make it run as it was intended.
Yeah. No, that's like me again. Like I wrote up another email to fucking Toll again because I want to know what's going on with the other half.
I still reckon they're out of stock or something.
That's why I'm like, I need to know what's going on. They're like, oh, we're going to let the freighter know. They'll contact you by 1 p.m. Monday, the latest. I'm like, well, they better.
That's another Monday.
They keep sending me an email going, how are you related to how did you like the service? I'm just like, don't even get me fucking started. Don't even get me fucking started. Like, you sending me that email going, how would you like to rate your service with this help? It's like, don't even get me started.
The one time I say use Toll and they...
One half came, and it was only Ghostbusters.
And yet, I ordered Thor. I had no idea that even shipped, and it arrived at my door.
The worst part is, the Ghostbusters is my freebie out of the deal when I bought it. So Eternals and Venom were the ones I paid for, and Ghostbusters was free.
Well, technically you paid for that and something else. So
because on my receipt I paid for paid for Venom and Eternals, and that's what I haven't received, and the free one I have. It's like, fuck. It's like, just fucking cancel my order and give me my money back. And then I have a free movie.
Then they'll charge you for one.
I know, they'll try to figure some way out of it, but yeah. Because someone from JB
you just gotta wait. If they don't have stock, they'll make you pick something else or give you install credit.
It was like a week ago when I contacted JB Hi-Fi and they emailed me going,
you got Ghostbusters like the beginning of the week.
Yeah. Like, something like that.
It's funny how that just showed up, just bam, there it is.
After I kept emailing and they kept processing and putting it through, and they're like, then it was here at my door, and they're like, yep, update everything that's arrived. I'm like, yeah, exactly, I got onto it. I kept pestering you motherfuckers, be like, give me my fucking shit.
You reckon they're holding that with the other order somewhere? Like, as I said, they may have been trying to collect them.
Most probably, and they're waiting. And I'm like, well, it's fucking one's already arrived. Just give me it. And
where's the other one? It's only just down the fucking road from you, really. Like, it's only just.
They're all coming from New South Wales, so that's the trap. All the
down the highway, man.
The only stock that they had was, well, that's what I'm saying. The only stock they had was from New South Wales, so
that's not true.
When it was sent, the steelbooks.
Pretty sure you can order it from Victoria, man.
Yeah, that's where they came from. Well, Victoria, New South Wales. One came from New South Wales, wasn't coming from Victoria.
Yeah, that makes a.
I think Ghostbusters came from Victoria, and the Eternals and Venom are coming from New South Wales because it travelled from Sydney to one spot and then didn't send any further.
Why would it just go from Victoria to Sydney? Why didn't it just go from... Doesn't the thing go from Victoria down up to Queensland straight away?
I don't even know. It's a pain in the ass. But there's none in Queensland. I thought there was a PS5 and Series X in stock, but I typed in Venom and JB Hi-Fi. Yeah. And what came up was Venom multicolor LED console stand for PS5, Venom multicolor blah 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 for Series X. That's so random. There's actually a stand and it lights up the console like green and blue. That's so random. But yeah, no, they don't have any steelbooks in my area. That's why I end up having to order them online. But yeah, that'd be carnage right here. I want to test something. I'm gonna see where it tells me I can get it from. Because
I'm always buying like fuck, as you know, like
But,
steel books, fucking.
But yeah, so I'm like, because like I contacted JB Hi-Fi when I told you the other week, and they said they were going to contact me back if they heard anything else. They didn't hear anything. I guess they haven't heard anything else because they haven't contacted me back. And then next
Well,
minute,
it's not
freaking.
Monday.
And then I said, well, that was like the start of the last week, so I heard nothing for a whole week from JB
Oh.
Hi-Fi. And then next minute, a parcel just arrived at my door, and they didn't go, hey, we've sorted out one half, or they didn't say anything.
No, because they wouldn't know. I don't think.
No, so
It'd
one
be
parcel
more
showed
Toll.
up. So that's why I was like, well, I'll contact Toll again. So I emailed them yesterday, which is Friday. I was like, hey, let us know what's going on. Because I'm like, I'm still waiting on the other half of my order. Like, fuck. Like, at least say that it's, like, stuck, held somewhere. Or, like, update me going... Like, not just say, last updated was the 2nd, like, the 2nd of September. Like, it's now the bloody 17th. Just say it's updated and it's still sitting there at the fucking freight at, you know, New South Wales. Just say it's there still. Like, update my tracking to say, oh, it's still here and hold. Like, not just be like, here it was the 2nd and now, poof, it's disappeared. Like, fuck. Just update it and say, yeah, it's still here. Or update, it's going to be on the move to Brisbane, you know. Like, just something.
What's the Melbourne postcode?
Oh, no, 4-1 go fuck themselves.
All I know is, in Tassie, every place here has stock of Venom and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But not,
yeah.
like, Queensland.
But the fact that it hasn't been updated at
Wait,
all.
what's the Queensland postcode?
Starts with 4-1. So it could be anything after that.
4169.
Yeah, I guess.
QOD postcode. Oh, 4207, 4670, 4680, 4703. There's so many, man.
Pick one.
Yeah, but
I know what Brisbane's.
Brisbane coast postcode. Let me just put that 4,000. Apparently,
4,000.
You put in 4,000. If that has stuff there. Oh crap! No, they don't. Oh, they got Tweed City is available. What the hell is Tweed City?
Tweed City's on the edge of New South Wales and Queensland.
There you go. Just go to Tweed City.
Take me down to the Tweed City where the grass is green and the girls are green.
What? The girls are green. Although I did see a thing there, like they're redoing Dirty Dancing in 4K with a steelbook, right? $89.
What is 89?
Yeah, it comes in like a lenticular case box, but it's like, why is it 89?
Was it some kind of video game? Like, why is it not like 20? Like,
it's a Dirty Dancing game. Ew.
Like, it's just Dance.
But Just Dance is cool. I want to get the dance pad and shit for the new ones. Like, it looks fun. It keep you fucking active though. I love. What was that movie I was watching? They had like a dance off on the dance pads.
Oh, I don't even know.
I remember it was one I've seen recently. It was just like, I don't want to do it. I'm too good. It's like,
yeah.
I think it was Last Man Standing actually.
Most probably. You've watched that a lot.
I think it had Tim Allen dancing on it.
Oh, guys, speaking of watching shows, I'm now on to season 4 of Supernatural.
What was the last time? 2. So another 2 in a week. Ain't bad. Was it a week? Was it last?
Yeah, last week or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, season 4.
That's insane, man.
Binging it, bruh. Binging it.
That was weird. Like your lips moved, but your voice didn't. I was like, internet.
Binging it. You hear me? You hear what I say? You can't see it.
Right. But
Sometimes it's like though, you never know what's going on. Can you talk without moving your mouth? I don't know if you can talk without moving your mouth.
2 3s.
See, like this on the other hand, I can do without talking.
It's so fucking easy.
It's so fucking easy. I look like a man.
Looks like fucking kernels.
That's not inner monologue.
M's and N's. Oh, M's really, because you gotta on.
This is our inner monologue. I hate our inner monologue. It's so horrible.
A fucking in the
inner nog is working. Jim's
You can't say the M. It's the inner.
Jin's
It's
a
the inner
dickhead.
monologue.
Jin. It's Jin. Jin.
Dale. Oh, that works fine.
Dale. Nessa. Jin.
Imagine people listening to this.
Wonder what the fuck's going on. Well, they're like, what the fuck, just hearing, like, we going, Jin, Nessa, no. At least with the video, you get the context, you get the extra content. Audio just listening, like, they were like, are we still listening to the podcast? What the fuck did it go to? It's like an ad break. It's gone to a random ad.
Yeah, right. Hey, I said we can do a radio station. It'll be never dull content.
Oh, we might give that a go. Some point.
Never dull content. Like stuff like that, just there. Like, but still, like you just can't say. M is so hard to say without like
moving your lips.
Yeah, like it's. That sounds not like.
Magic wall. Wow, magic wall. Article.
Magic Nike.
Magic Nike. Magic Nike. I love Magic Nike. I don't think it's there's a Nike stand there, don't they?
What? I said I'm gonna ask them today.
I like licking luxury lollipops on a Sunday.
I like licking luxury lollipops on a Sunday. You can't say lollipops. Lollicocks. You can't say lollicocks. Like you try to say it. You try to say lollipops. You can't say it. Oh.
I'm done.
I got
Fucking
tears.
hell.
Oh fuck!
I was trying to drink. You nearly killed me. Oh,
Not intentional.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, but you try to say lollipop without moving your fucking lips.
Lollipops.
Say
Lollipops. Lollicocks.
lollyhawks. You
Lollyhock.
can't do it.
So peas is another one as well. So peanut. High school.
Tina.
Hot hots.
What?
Hot pots.
Hot pot.
Hot pots.
Hot pot.
Oh, fuck, where are we gone? Where does this... Fucking hell.
Trying to figure out words now? Fucking hell. Oh, my eyes are leaky. Oh my... You're going to try and kill you, though. That was an accident.
Oh, I was trying not to spit my drink up, and then I'm like, oh...
It was worse. You leant over to the fucking desk. That was...
I was like, for fuck's sake, I just needed, like, not...
Hey, I can't help it. It just came out.
Lollicocks.
Because you said, hey, you freaking started that. You said lollipop.
Licking luxury lollipops on a Sunday.
Yeah. Licking luxury lollicocks on a Sunday. That's what happened. Like, hey, people might be doing that. We don't fucking judge. What were we talking about before that?
I don't even know now. I don't even know where we've begun.
We begun with what? I lost all train of thought there after that.
Yeah, I did as well.
I chair wobbles. No, but I don't need a new. I was gonna make a chair fund on the damn stream.
Yeah.
Like, I need a chair for the stream, which it literally is. Like, that's a bad thing, right? To put a thing up like that.
Nah. Not if people want to help.
Actually, I found out the same chair that I saw in leather is now in fabric.
Oh, really?
The downside is it's the same price, but it's got less features. Oh. I'm like, yeah, hasn't got the 4D armrest, I don't think, or nothing.
4D armrest? Does it have wind and...
Yeah, it's got 40 armrests. Like it comes out to the sides and stuff, like out to the in, out, like that.
Up,
like
down,
it's so fucking
left,
cool.
right, upside down.
It goes up, down, back and forwards, and out. 40 armrests.
Little wingdings.
I don't know why you want them out like that though. I don't get that. Like you, like
that's weird.
What?
Maybe
but no, it is a cool fucking. And it supports 150 kilos.
That's alright. I need to get a new one again because I can't stand that not having because it comes up to my shoulders. Actually, my shoulders go.
Yeah, well, these ones have up to like where this is. Like
I need shoulder and neck support in a chair.
It's got like a neck cushion and a lumbar.
That's what I need. I need neck and shoulder support in a chair because this just gives me no support.
Did I send you that chair? I think I did, didn't I?
I can't even remember. Do it
right now real quick while I fucking remember. And look, you fucking seriously think of one like.
You tell me the chair. I like to see what it looks like. Because I can't remember. I don't know, but I'm sounding like Ringo Starr. Is it Ringo Starr? I can't remember.
I don't know how the Beatles sound. Is it Beatles? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the Bugs.
That's the cockroaches.
That's the Wiggles.
No, that's the fucking Wiggles, actually. That were the cockroaches before the Wiggles. Were they the cockroaches? Yeah. Or the roaches or something.
The roaches. Cockroaches, roaches.
That's crazy how they had a fucking long-ass career before the Wiggles. Yeah, let me show you the fabric one because
original Papa Roaches?
they're literally Papa Roach, like
right?
They're literally. Why's that dog barking? That's weird.
Duck and go.
Duck and. What? Don't open a new tab. I want to copy the fucking link.
Cocky.
I want to copy the link. How do I send it on here? Yes. Do I minimize if I do this? No, right?
I know it doesn't affect my end. I don't know.
Oh, good, because when did I send you a message last? When did I literally send you a Discord? Oh, there you are.
Oh, actually, speaking of Discord stuff as well, fucking Jody clicked on one of the things and invited it to the Discord server for the Reapers. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was an invite thing that sent out to everyone going, "Here, you've been given 1 free year of Nitro."
I got that on my actual personal.
Yeah. It's from being
twice
because you're in the the Reapers Discord server. Jody clicked on the link because he got given to him, and he clicked on it, and then it started spamming it out to everyone.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, "Fucking hell!" I was like, "Fucking spamware, dude!" Like,
because I'm like, I reported it. I'm like,
yeah, same.
That's spam.
Like, no, like, who the fuck is giving out a free year of Nitro? Like, that's way too much, like, to be able to give out. Like,
not that much, is it really? It's like what, $100.
Oh, it's like $10 a month.
But still, like, yeah, because I'm not clicking anything any fucking more. If I don't know the person.
And it's just funny because Jody said, I'm like straight up away, and then Tanner was like, "How far did you click into it?" I'm like, "Don't click it, dude. It's spamware. Don't click it." He goes, "But how far down the rabbit hole did you go?" It's like, dude, don't. Do you do some stupid shit sometimes? Don't. Like, I feel like he's just so like inquisitively dumb sometimes. No offense.
Who's that, Jody?
Tanner.
Oh, they said Johnny. Oh, they meant Johnny.
No, it reminds me of another mate of mine, and he's a bit like that. He's just like, well, but it sounds like good, but it's like, don't click it. Just because it says thing, don't click it. Like, we've told you not to click it. Don't click it. Oh, but how far have you checked to see how far you go? It's like, you've already clicked it, haven't you? No, I haven't clicked it. Then why are you worried how far if I click down the tunnel? It's going to affect me. It's like...
Why are you so worried about it, but he hasn't clicked it?
I'm sure you've clicked it.
Right?
I just reported and blocked it.
I report it, which does block it. I think I just spammed it. I'm like, bye.
But I think
I'm like, what is this? It's in a server that I don't know.
Vibe was saying it happened because Stace clicked on it. And I think it started with Stace because she clicked on it. Then it got sent to the MK.
Yeah, because it was from one of her things in common was because I'm in her channel as well, and it like had her picture, like channel in common.
So
I'm like,
she clicked on it.
What
and
is
it
this?
Added to her Discord, and then because Jody's in her Discord, then it came sent to Jody, and Jody clicked on it. Then it got added to that server. And then sent off to everyone else, and it's just like, because then he clicked on it, and then he kept getting notifications from it, and it kept spamming him like things.
That's hilarious.
Because he only clicked on the link and then didn't go any further. I was like, wow. I was like, just remove it, just delete it, remove it, get it out of here.
Fucking Juddy.
Spam bots. It's like, how do people fall for these things so easily? I clicked on the image because of the
At
image.
least
I
it's
clicked
not
on
a
the image.
harmful
I
one.
was hesitant because I saw the image. I was like, I want to click the image because I'm like, I don't want to click the link, but I want to see what the image is trying to say because I was on my phone. I couldn't see it. So I'm like, what is it trying to say to you? So I clicked the image and zoomed in. I'm like, what the fuck? No one's going to give you a free 1 year. That's what I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, because I've got the message twice. I'm like, who the fuck is sending
I could
me?
understand if it was like a 1 month, like a free 1 month. You've been given one free.
I wouldn't click it though.
But that seems more logical than a year. You know what I mean? Being given a 1 month, gifted at 1 month of Nitro. That seems more logical than a year. A year just seems too generous.
Yes and no, depends how they got it.
But like to give out so many to people, but like, hey, you've been invited. Here's a gift to like all these.
A whole
like,
fucking server worth of people.
Yeah, it's like fuck. How many invites have they got for a year?
20 years of Nitro.
Oh.
That's
I only have 20 of them to give out. I only need 20 1 year.
That must be like just trying to get as many Discords as they can, just to keep like spamming like it.
And everyone's like, it's spamming, and then there's Rajesh who's actually going, I'm trying to be nice and give everyone 1 year worth of Nitro.
Unlimited bank account, just like everyone gets one.
I'm being
fucking
generous, I wanna give everyone
Oprah's doing
Nitro.
it.
No, I was like, why do everyone keep reporting me? I just want to be nice.
Maybe it is like that somewhere. Who knows? But no, I did wonder what it was. I'm like, it says invite or something.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm not clicking anything.
Plus bot. Yeah, it's an invite bot.
Like it's not a bad bot, but you don't want to click it. You don't want to have that like no.
The links going down because you've clicked links before, haven't you? Didn't you have that problem before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a Rocket League link. Yeah, this is nope. The funny thing was that they're in like one of the people I watch on Twitch. I'm like, they're in their server, so I thought they were legit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, they're just getting everyone they can from all different servers.
Just jumping as far as they can, getting their feelers out.
That's why you gotta be verified.
What's nearly that time?
I think mine are verified. You gotta be verified to join the server.
Yeah. Best to be verified.
Also a pain if you're like they're like, I'm not verified. Well, just verified. It's not hard. Put your mobile number in and that's done.
Exactly, register. It's for safety. Like that's the whole point of it. Security.
Yeah. Keep track of shit. Not keep track of shit, but
to make sure it's
keep you safe.
Yep. Keep you safe. Oh! Ha! You've been tricked this time.
Accident.
It's a accident. It's a accident. I've accidentally seen your boobs. That's been a accident.
Hey, better than your freaking
oh
crutch
my
last
god,
episode.
titties! That's been a accident. That's a crutchident.
A crutchident.
Crutchident.
It's a crutchident.
You've accidentally seen my crunch.
Yeah, you put that on the thing, didn't you? So it's like, and that was it. Like, only people clicked on that. I was like,
why is there a crutch in my face? I don't know. I wanted to see how it would go. And everyone's seen my crutch. I wasn't thinking it through. I was just making content. I just uploaded shit. Now everyone's seen my crutch. I don't know how many times.
let me check that actually. Like, how many views has that got?
If it was a short, it would have a lot more views, I reckon.
You don't really want that though.
No, that's why I'm like, thank God it's not a short.
No, but a short as one.
What, my crutch or the...
I'm not going that far. Okay, it's got 5 views. That's
5 views. 5 people saw my crutch.
That's not, I mean, there's 9 on the episode, so they
got
got 2.
As if they made it that far.
It wasn't that far in.
No.
That's the thing. It was like, what, 30 minutes or something? 20 minutes?
Oh, it's like the first 10 minutes.
It's just like, blah, 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 whoosh.
It happened so well. Luckily, I'll make sure I put pants on again, because like, I don't want to bump my desk because it's just so sensitive. If I bump my desk, it'll crutch shot. Oh!
Oh, you fucking ringed, you prick. But no, I can do that and it doesn't do anything.
I don't want to do it again.
How's yours on there?
It just sits
got
on
the little tab. And it goes.
Hey, let me show you how it's on there. Have you? It makes you laugh when people do stupid things. Or it's like, can I see the lens on your camera? Oh, let me just show you the lens of my camera. What they're holding it. It's like, what are you doing?
You just go. Let's talk all this. You just that.
But with the camera.
Let me show you my lens. Like, what the fuck?
I know, with the phone when they were using the same device, it's just like hilarious.
Yeah, have you? I thought I tricked someone last night. You know that your car has lightsabers.
Your car has lightsabers.
Yeah. They went and checked their car and they have lightsabers.
What the fuck? Oh god. What do you mean?
You've seen that?
I don't think I have, but it sounds fucking.
You know the odometer and that, how you got like the, but that
it lights up.
They're friggin' lightsabers.
When they fucking like. When they flick
they're
around
fucking lightsabers.
Like that one car where the car was so broken that it was broken, it looked like they're having a lightsaber fight where they flick it out, going ding 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 ding, and they're flapping each other on that old car.
Knowledge.
That video is great. Like the dude sitting there revving his car, and everybody's like, and then goes, and then they're both going, ha ha hee ha, and they're like fucking fighting each other. They're fucking in the car. That's
but no shit. I legit sent that link last night, and this morning I woke up to my car has lightsabers.
I was like, there is cars where I've seen digital displays when they light up, and they actually light up like a lightsaber. They're like, psh.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like it's like a glowing light, like it's really fucking bright, and it just looks like a lightsaber.
Yeah. Oh god.
I was like, no fucking way.
A digital display, yeah.
Like they're usually just normal, so it's like a normal just red ticker, but it's like some are just so fucking cool.
I gotta find that clip. I want to watch it again. The lightsaber.
I want lightsabers.
The lightsaber dash. Have you seen that lightsaber dash video? Haven't you? The way they fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It cracks me up every time. Just thinking of it. Now I'm thinking about it. Them fighting each other in the car. It does a full 360 spin. It's like.
Shit, some people just make like.
Oh, it's fucking.
That's why I like the So I'm not into the whole reels or nothing, but it's like if you just see one good one, which is just original content, and it's like, this is what it should be.
Yeah.
Not like lip sync and shit or like
fake
face humor.
Face humor, set up content, unless it's properly well done. And I've seen a lot of fake.
And even then, face humor, not really, because it's all just copy and stuff still.
Fake content where it's like set up, where it's like, oh no, because I watched one today before I started where they're like, oh, I jumped in the water, like a dam thing. It's like, oh no, I've lost my ring. Oh, we've better jump in. Oh, while we're trying to find the ring, we happen to find this safe. It's like, oh no, it seems to be perfectly rusted. Oh, but we can't get the latch off. Watch for part 2. It's like, clearly fake.
Watch for part 2.
It's like clearly a setup where they're making a story narrative. Like, I mean, I guess it's being creative, but still, it's just like so badly done. I'm
gonna send you a fucking clip, bro.
Send me a clip,
bro. Oh, I don't think I've got it.
Bro. Send it to me just before we get close to the to wrap us up too.
But also, it was Tokyo Game Show. It's happening now, I think, as well.
That's still happening, yes. That's been happening the last couple of days.
There's been a fair few announcements and stuff, which you gotta go check them out. I'll have links or stuff on the Twitter soon. I don't know where the fuck this thing's gone. If you save a reel, where does it go?
Somewhere in your saved video files, somewhere where it's downloads or something. If it's Instagram, it might be in an Instagram folder.
But I do have some stuff to reel off though, just to highlight what was there, like the big stuff. But I'll find it later. But Assassin's Creed's coming back with like 4 fucking games.
Yep.
Like one's a mobile game,
Mirage, Feudal Japan.
Feudal. Which is red, isn't it? Is that the red one?
Something like that. Crimson.
Because I know Mirage is in Baghdad. Then you've got codename Red, Jade, and Hexy. Which Hexy's about witches and that. So that's
interesting.
Cool. I didn't know it was called Hexy. I thought it was Hex, but like there's an E, Hexy. What a weird. But still, like I think Mirage comes out next year, as we know. Like Daz wants a collector's edition because he wants the statue and stuff.
I know. I'm like, I really want.
And the steelbook to be determined by fans, which one they go with.
Voting or something, or someone's making it.
But yet JB Hi-Fi has already got theirs up with like Dude and a Hawk or something.
Watch out, it'd be made by Boss Logic. Case by Boss Logic.
That's not a bad thing.
He makes a lot of that stuff nowadays for all different kinds of people.
Only Marvel though. Oh, the Boss Logic one for Thor, which I need to get.
That slip cover.
Yes, it looks actually good. Got their helmets and the heart.
Yeah.
I do want that one. Also, this is I'm a bit pissed about. But Disney, they're making a National Treasure Edge of History series.
TV series.
With no Nick Cage.
Yeah.
That was not National Treasure.
No, it ain't no National Treasure without Nicolas Cage.
They can just call it anything else.
Yeah.
I guess because National Treasure is a well-known thing, they're like, hey, let's just call it fucking treasure. Like, they could at least got him as like a consultant or like put him like in the... No, like as a consultant in the thing, like... He's guiding someone to do what he did like 20 years ago. Like, but like he's not even in there at all.
So who knows, like a reboot, I'm guessing, in series format.
Kid doing it though?
It must be a reboot to the name.
It's gonna be shit. No one's keen for it. Like I've seen that everyone's like, no Nick Cage, no Nick Cage, no Nick Cage.
Exactly.
Like, you kind of need him. Like
when you think of National Treasure,
people didn't watch it for the movie.
No.
Like, they watched it because Nick Cage was in it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone watched it for Nick Cage. Like that was the thing. It's like a National Treasure. When you say it, you think of Nick Cage. You don't think of anything else except for Nick. You don't even know I don't remember the story. I just think of Nick Cage.
I don't know either, to be quite fair.
I just think of Nick
I just
Cage
know he had a big role and
it
had a map in it. That's all I know.
It's usually my reference. My brain is Indiana Jones, but Nick Cage.
Yeah.
That's how my brain stores it. Is Indiana Jones, but Nick Cage.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't think of that, but yeah, it actually fits.
That's how my brain stores it.
But to redeem that, they've also got a new series, November 16th, The Santa Clauses. Two episodes with Tim Allen. He's back playing fucking Santa. Well, he's retiring in that.
Like, it's what, number 4, basically, isn't it?
I think, yeah, but it's a 2-part series. That could have just been a movie, to be fair. Like, they're 2 parts. Make it a movie.
Make it drag out a little bit longer, maybe, than a movie. Maybe they're an hour or something each or something. Who knows?
Still could be a movie. Like, a 2-part. Like, but it would be cool to have. It's got some old cast members back as well, which is cool. I think the elves, like that old elf, the
a lot of the
little
original
dude,
cast come back.
Right, like it. He said he's retiring and shit. It was like, that's dope. Santa's retiring. Because I don't think he ever did he? Like he just the third just ended. Like
but he
now
still has
he's
his son and stuff. Like, but I think he wants to pass him to someone else altogether.
He's given it an ending now. Like he's literally retiring Santa to someone else.
Yeah. So let's see how that goes.
That's our childhood right there, and we're getting like ending to it now. Like
after so many years.
After 20 odd years. Hard to believe that. Like fuck.
So long.
Because what number 3 was what 2008, 7. That's nearly fucking 20 years ago. So, like, damn. But yeah, that's November. Weird it's in November, though. Why not December? Why not closer to Christmas? You put that on, like, pick it on Disney Plus?
Yeah. Get the extra views out of it.
Which I actually found out that, you know how you said watch Peacemaker, but you can't, unless you got binge or something? JB Hi-Fi just dropped season 1 on Blu-ray.
Oh, yep. So it finally came out.
I was like, it's only $30.
Yeah.
Like, I'll grab that, thanks.
Yeah.
Because I do want to watch it, but I wasn't getting binge.
No. If you hold out long enough, that's exactly because they're those typical shows. They're going to come to DVD and Blu-ray, so... Just gotta wait long enough.
I'm so pissed, though. Was the movie in... Oh, the show wasn't in 4K, was it? Just 1080?
No, yeah.
That's weird how, like, it wasn't in 4K.
That's the only downside with TV shows, so...
Not all of them. Some are in 4K, like, all the Marvel stuff and that. And...
No, not the TV shows. They're not
Westworld's in 4K.
Marvel stuff's only in movies, not TV shows.
No, it's 4K on Disney Plus and that.
Some stuff, not a lot of them.
There's
only a few.
But still, I want to see Peacemaker. So fucking bad. Also, we get into some gaming stuff now. I've never played this, but it got announced that Pikmin 4 is coming to Switch next year.
Man.
I remember the very first one I think I played back in the day.
Yeah.
Not my kind of thing, but
I was gonna get the
hey,
last one, never did.
it's someone's cup of tea out there. But yeah, that coming out sometime 2023. We also got a name and release date for The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes, that's the sequel to the bloody thing, isn't it?
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I still need to play that one. Or want to
Tears
play
of the
it.
Kingdom is a very ominous name, like Tears of the Kingdom.
And they had that set before the whole thing with the Queen too, because she was a big Nintendo fan. She loved her Wii Sports.
Love to Wii. Did you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh damn! I've had to keep fit.
Yeah, she loved her Wii Sports. That's the biggest joke about it. She loved Nintendo.
She was in good shape for a fucking like 90-year-old.
Yeah. So.
But that comes out May 12th next year. So that's a little far, like 6 months or so. But
you just happen to be
at least I got a release date now. This is a stupid decision by Capcom that, you know how there's a Resident Evil Village on Switch now through the cloud? Like there's a demo out there.
Yeah.
Runs like absolute fucking ass.
That's the original.
But they also revealed Resident Evil 2, 3, 7, Village are all going on the cloud to Switch.
Oh, we already know it's not going to work. Cloud gaming is horrible.
Dreamcast guy tested it. He's got like a gig internet, and he said it was ass. Like there was input delay. There was textures were worse than the fucking like. Oh man.
They're trying. I think they're using it to trial, and then it's not showing that's not working.
That's why cloud gaming's never going to happen anytime soon.
Not on those type of games. Not in heavy, required games.
Especially like Resident Evil's like that. You need that fast fucking interaction. Like you need to shoot.
Yeah.
You need to.
All the sources that are loading, like that's got to load and buffer all that friggin' resources.
That plus it's got to have the input.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Capcom, what the fuck are you doing?
Trying something and seeing that's not working.
Speaking of Capcom again, there was an announcement that Resident Evil 4 is now getting developed for PS4 as well as the next gen. But why just PS4, not Xbox One?
There was a state. Well, what it works out to being is because they're aiming it at the Japanese market still, and there's still more sellers of PlayStations.
Oh, there's like 100 million there that they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, why now just say they're putting it on there? Like, why not before?
That's what the statement I was reading. The thing was talking about because there's more consoles sold in Japan still, and they're more thoroughly on PS4 than old Xbox consoles. So that's why they got on the next gen, because more people have gone to next gen. So there's like a lot of, like we've said before, there's a lot of Series X's and Series S's sold in Japan. So it makes sense why it's on there, but because it's still a target.
They've still got their PS4s and
yeah, exactly. So that's why the big market's still there. So it makes sense.
It does, but like, still, many other people cut off PS4, so
yeah.
I just hope it doesn't diminish the quality of it now. Like, if
they're
still going for the old gen.
It's a port down. They'll be building a port down version, I'd say, because originally it was designed for next gen, so they'd have to port it back.
They have to take features out and downscale a little bit.
Ray tracing, if there's
well, not really downscale. They just have to take things out,
like ray tracing and the quality, dim it back a bit. Resources, buffering.
Yeah, this is a big one, but Bayonetta 3 got a release date of October 28th.
Was that for
this year?
For,
Switch.
We'd
have it only on Switch now. Like, it used to be on like Xbox, PlayStation.
Yeah,
but it's only on Switch now. I think it's owned by Nintendo right now.
Yeah.
Or just the game, just the Bayonetta name. I don't know. But yeah, Switch October 28th, which is not. They could have released like that information a long time ago. Also, the 343 founder leaves. Bonnie Ross, I think her name was.
Yep.
She left. Oh, that's a bad sign. Like, if one of the founders leaves of 343.
That's exactly it.
Shit's not going down well. And yet, like, people on the internet, as you can tell, some people thought it was the founder of Bungie, like the founder of Bungie.
Yeah, no.
I was like, no, this is founder of 343.
Yeah, because the founder of Bungie is like one of 4 dudes.
Yeah, and
Bungie is 4 dudes.
And they're all at Bungie still.
Yeah. One of them came across and then went back. Like,
he helped with the campaign and then left again. Like,
hey, come over to fix shit up.
after he's like, I can't help it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sad to see him leave though. Like, damn.
Makes you think, exactly. Makes you think, though, what's going on.
I know you bought this a long time ago, but Like a Dragon, the Yakuza game. Apparently, one called Like a Dragon Ishin is coming out for PS5 next year.
Apparently, yeah, well, that's the thing. Apparently, they're saying they're dropping the Yakuza name now.
Or only for that. I don't. She'll get Yakuza 7, 8, 9, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, no, that's what the
These are like spin-offs that they
rumor
put
was
the
that
Like
they're
a
looking at
Dragon
dropping
for.
the Yakuza name and going with more independent titles to make them feel a bit more unique.
That's weird.
That's what I was heard from the grapevine. I was like, that's interesting.
They're remaking Ishin because it was never released in the West or anything. It was only in like, how do you put it, the Japanese market and stuff. But a remake for PS5 ain't bad. I'll probably pick it up. I like Yakuza. Never played Like a Dragon though. The other one, it's heavily discounted. But remember the game Project Eve?
Yes.
That's now got another name. It's actual name now.
Yes.
Stellar Blade.
Yeah, I saw that. I like how they had
Stellar
that when they
Blade.
popped up and it was like Project Eve
so
and then it flicked
good.
and they changed the actual name. Like, hey.
Right? Like, it looks so good, doesn't it?
It does.
I was impressed with the boob physics as well. Like, what the fuck, man?
That cracked me up that first time, which the character's standing and she like barely moved, and it's like blah, 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 blah. It's like, calm down. She barely moved. She like just breathed. She standing and she was like, huh. Blah, blah, blah. It's like fucking hell. Like,
I mean, it's not game breaking.
Turn the physics down a little bit, bro. Like, with what she's wearing, it made no sense.
It's still not anywhere near out though. I think it's next year it comes out, or the year after.
It was just hilarious. I mean, it was only a cutscene, but it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. You can't really cutscenes are just because that'd be in real time, so
some of those games are
be
like
different all the time.
I played like anime games on Steam and stuff like that where you can adjust physics like that, and you crank it up really high and they move and they're like, whoa! It's like, how the fuck? Why is it a setting? But it's like it must be a Japanese thing where like they have that for that reason. Like I don't know. It just must be like a niche comedy thing that they must have where the boob, because they're completely unrealistic. It looks like the boobs are going to knock people out and stuff like that. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
They fucking can. But yeah, speaking of that, the Konami show was shit. Don't even look at it. It was take pictures with your little fucking waifus, wherever I don't fucking know what it was. Oh, they had the Yu-Gi-Oh game for mobile.
Yeah.
Yay. Because Konami have just gone out of the video games, like, really.
They're all in gambling machines. They're all in poker machines. And stuff.
Which everyone thought this was the big comeback they were having, like Metal Gear, like remakes, remastered, but that wasn't even there.
I know, that's what everyone's talking
No Silent Hill.
That's what's supposed to be in the grapevine, and they didn't even show that. They showed nothing relevant that they should have been having game show for. Like,
Yu-Gi-Oh is not bad, but mobile game.
It definitely wasn't worth having a live stream for it. Like, that stuff they could have just posted up on their YouTube channel.
I mean, they could, but they should have. For expectation, they should have said this is not going to be there.
Yeah,
it's going to be certain things that are not going to be there, and people wouldn't be so hyped. They could have
just uploaded a preview straight to their YouTube channel, like not just be like, here we're going to have a segment live stream for it, and be like, here's this live stream of nothing. They could have just uploaded videos. It would have been a lot better.
Yay. This is a cool one, but during the state of play, God of War Ragnarok DualSense, which looks fucking awesome actually. Like the blue and the white with the wolves on the touchpad.
That's pretty cool.
I want it. That comes out at the same time as the game. November 9th. Got it right. I must have the wrong date. Also, I'm thankful for PlayStation like getting all these Japanese samurai games now. But Rise of the Ronin looks fucking amazing.
Right? So good.
It's like Ghost of Tsushima, just different level.
Team Ninja?
Yeah, it comes out 2024.
They did like Ninja Gaiden and shit like that, didn't they?
I think.
From what I remember, I was like, yeah.
It looks like Ghost of Tsushima, but like you can glide on a glider.
Well, a lot of the games I'm seeing coming out, they're kind of like roguelike. Is they roguelikes? I'm thinking of like freaking Well,
it's open world. I think it's probably got that kind of element, like
Elden Ring and stuff like that. Like Bloodborne and stuff like that. There's all of those games coming out a lot more lately from them.
Like a Souls-like.
Yeah, Souls-like. Which yes, I'm seeing a lot more of those kind of games coming more and more now from these Japanese studios and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, this is 1863 Japan. Like, whee, going back a fair bit. I think Ghost of Tsushima really like sparked people into making samurai games now.
Yeah, exactly. Coming back,
which is amazing because you've got the other one I said, like where is it?
They're like a dragon. They're like a
no,
dragon
that's,
one.
that's
that was samurai as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was like old school like samurai style like I think as well, wasn't it? Like a dragon.
Oh, there it is. The Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
Yeah,
That's got a demo out you can play on next gen consoles.
I thought the Like a Dragon game was like an old school throwback to like samurais and stuff.
It's a Yakuza. I don't even know.
Not as modern. I thought it was a bit more traditional.
They're still in suits and that.
Yeah, that. I don't know.
It looked pretty fucking modern. The dude had a fucking suit and a massive fucking afro. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know.
But there's so many of those games. There's so many Asian, like Japanese.
But it's cool how 2024 though. Why'd they have to reveal that now?
Well, they always do stuff like that.
Sony don't they don't put things out that are more than a year really. But yet that that wasn't shown by them. But it's an exclusive. Like it's still them.
Hype. Just some hype. We'll see more again next.
That's Team Ninja. Aren't they making that? They're making another game. Fuck, what's it called?
I want to see like Tenchu come back.
Tenchu. Someone did mention like
Tenchu was so good. Yeah. They were good games back in the day.
I think you played this, right? Song of Iron, maybe? Like a side-scrolling Viking game? Number 2's coming out. Don't know when, but I've never heard of it.
Okay.
People like it, apparently. I've never heard of it. But you're a Viking on a side-scroller beat-em-up thing. Yeah. I don't know. But we talked about this earlier, but GoldenEye's coming back to Switch and Xbox. The only clause is Xbox has not got online multiplayer, but Switch has. Yeah. But Switch has the old version, while Xbox has the upgraded.
Yeah. Like Xbox has the rebuilt version, the remaster, like the remake version. But
not the remake that was happening before. This is a whole new.
But then bloody. Yeah, Switch has the remastered version, basically. But not extreme remastered, it's just basic remastered.
Like it on Switch, actually.
That's the same.
Hey, I'm just play the portable, just fucking being it. I'd fucking go on around as odd job. Fucking shoot me now.
I'll look at getting in. We could play fucking online and fucking get the golden gun and shoot each other.
Oh, the aiming though, man.
I don't know. See, we don't know. I mean, who knows? I don't know how it's gonna be.
It's the old game, like the fucking original. So it's gonna be.
Yeah.
When you play the Xbox one, it's like a full fucking like a modern FPS. But I don't know when that's coming out though. Like, I don't think there's any. I know it's soon, but I don't know when.
Yeah, it's sometime soon, next month or something.
I'm now keen for this game, but One Piece Odyssey got a release date as well.
Oh yeah, that one.
January 13th next year. It's on everything. Yeah. Everything. But yeah, that looks cool. It's like an RPG One Piece game. Comes out has a collector edition too with a statue and shit. Steelbook.
Not bad.
Not here though.
No.
I was talking about that. The beta's out. Modern Warfare. This is a cool one. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is getting a next gen release.
Oh yep.
With upgrade. I've seen the screenshots and
yeah. It
looks better than that. I know that was pretty fucking good looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's 4K 60.
Okay.
I'm like, it's short. It's not that intensive.
Yeah, it's that.
I think.
Soul shaded.
Shouldn't be. Right? Like it's not that. Like if COD can do 4K 60 on their games, surely anything else could.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's got more textures.
It's got way more. Like more physics, more textures, more fucking every. Objects. They got people playing that game, like multiple people.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I do say, them servers are fucking stable from what I've played.
Yeah.
It's always been stable though. Like you can play from Pummel in America and they got no fucking ping, and even to you, like.
That's good.
Yeah, and the Wolong has a Destiny that only lasts
Why long?
The Wylong has a destiny that only lasts. Wylong Fallen
Dynasty.
Dynasty. Fuck's sake. Has a demo on PS5, Series X and S that lasts 10 days. Well, 9 now, maybe 8. And Redgrave, I'm giving you a plug as well. We had Redgrave streaming before. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Wylong demo." He got to the part where it says "press to continue." The thing just broke. It didn't. He was pressing every button. It didn't even load. Like he restarted the Xbox, turned the controller off and on. Nothing worked. So the demo's broken. I think, at least for him.
That is the demo.
That's what he said. Like it's a 22 fucking gig demo just to say that it's in development. He's like, this fucking team, like, they're fucking trolling here. You have it for 10 days. It's like, this is an active development, and that's it. I mean, that's pretty shitty though. Like, because I've got mine on download. I want to play it. I'm like, I shouldn't download it now. If there's only one person streaming it too. It's like, is everyone having that fucking issue? They have to extend the time because if they've broken it and they have to patch it and like get it back out again, and
hopefully they do.
But like, I want to play it. It's like a Souls.
Yep.
It's from the team behind Neo.
Oh yeah.
It's like Neo 3 pretty much.
Yeah.
I played Neo once. I sucked at it so fucking bad that I rage quit, uninstalled straight away.
Anyway.
It's a Souls game, but like, it's fucking hard. Neo's awesome. Play it. I just sucked at it because this is back when I sucked at Souls games and didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
Those games are fun, man. Like, you do have to be good though. Like, fuck. So I've platinumed Elden Ring, Demon Souls. They were fun. Elden Ring was a bitch.
Yeah.
Because that game was buggy. But have you played Elden Ring yet?
Nah. Nope.
Yeah, there were exploits how to kill bosses without even like triggering them. They just stood there.
Yep.
By the time you play it, they would have been patched out now already, but yeah, it got way harder. Like, thank fuck I did it early. I didn't glitch any. I glitched one boss, I think, where I just arrowed him from a mile away until he died. But he was a hard boss, so he was a bitch unless you had a certain build, which I didn't have. But yeah, I've got nothing else. I'm gonna ramble again. But what a time to be a gamer, though. You got so many options now, and yet people still play the ones they don't want to play and bag them. Also, I started Last of Us again. That was fun.
Yes.
They really upgraded that. They put The Office in there. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's like The Office, but it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Someone did a thing and put Michael Scott hanging out the door, like...
Oh, God.
I think it was IGN, and they're like, what would Michael Scott say in this? And he goes, no one dies in the office. I was like...
God.
I was like, that's what hospitals are for. I'm like...
Yeah.
I want to watch The Office again. That's so fucking good.
Yeah.
But still, The Office in the last... Like, who would have thought Naughty Dog would put that in there?
Yeah, the office building.
Because before it was just a little room, like it was there, but it wasn't the office building. It was just another office building.
Yeah.
But like now it's the actual
office.
Geniuses, man.
The office.
I know where it is. So I'm gonna check it out. They'll be like, yeah, I'm in the office.
Do parkour.
That's cool. It is.
Anyway.
It's been Naughty Dog Office fans.
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't?
Right.
Unless they haven't got sense of humor.
Oh, there's some comments I've seen where someone was on one of those videos on YouTube were like, I like Parks and Rec better because it's a funnier version of The Office. And I was like, what the fuck? How is Parks and Rec a funnier version of The Office?
That's completely different. My brain.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
The, the Office is one of a kind. Like nothing is like The
Yeah,
Office.
exactly. It's similar, but it's not the same.
It's like Supernatural. They're one of a kind. Like
Yeah.
yet again, there is the UK and the US version, so there's technically two offices.
Yeah, but either way, they're still.
They're both the same show. Like they both got the same episodes. Like they're just different people doing it.
Yeah. Oh, it's the only show that I think that ever took off. But anyway, that could be for another time.
That ever took off.
Like being the same like show.
Oh, I think they only took off. Like got good. Like what?
But it could be for another time. I think we can wrap it up. Another week.
His fucking chair just goes back. Bam! But yeah, on that one, I am fucking hands itchy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble this one.
No.
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this one. Like episode 38. Crazy. Episode 124. Nearly at 150, bruh. That's messed. I told someone how many episodes we've done, and they're fucking impressed. I'm like, yeah, we've gone for a while.
Yeah. So I'm like, why are people not listening and catching on?
I'm like, this isn't done every day. It's every fucking week.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day soon. Eyeball. But as always, we appreciate you watching, listening. As always, we have been Dale and Jim. Naughty. We'll catch you guys next week. Bye. What on earth, man? Naughty. What's you? We done, bruh?